my way, steamrolling whatever I see. Just
Hello, I'm Vin, the owner of the Bright Path Designs company. My name is TIRISHAANTH. I just booked a consultation with you last week.
Yes, we've been expecting you. Let's get straight to business, shall we? First things first, there's something I need to know. Brightpath Designs is a web dev and graphic design company, am I correct?
Yes, that's correct. I like your team's recommendation for my company's card business.
Alright then, I'll call in a pal of mine.
I will be there. Hi!
Welcome.
Did someone say hardware components?
Yeah.
What's your budget for each setup?
I don't know, around 6,000 per employee. I've set aside the budget for software licenses though.
Understood. There are three main hardware components. You need to think about it. The system unit, the input devices, and the output devices. The system unit is a powerhouse for coding, testing, and running tools. The input devices give your developers smooth control and secure access. And the output devices handle visuals, communication, and printing.
Just so you know, we'll be coding, running test servers, and occasionally working with design tools too. So, what specific specs do you recommend?
In that case, I would recommend an Intel i5 12th generation processor with 6 cores and 12 threads that will keep multitasking smooth access IDEs, database, and local servers. Pair with an NVIDIA RTX 3050 graphic card, which isn't strictly necessary for every developer, but it supports your UI and design team where they are handling visual workloads. 16GB of crosshair DDR4 RAM in dual channel mode ensures stable performance, especially when juggling with virtual machines or browsing with 100 tabs open. A 512GB NVMe SSD keep projects and build loading instantly. All of this sits on a Asus B660M motherboard that leaves room for upgrades. A Cooler Master 550 watts power supply delivers a stable power, while a TECK Nexus M2 case keeps everything cool and tidy. To around it, a TP-Link Wi-Fi 6 card with a Bluetooth 5.0 keeps the whole team connected at high speeds. That setup comes to around Rm 3,533 per employee.
That sounds solid, but what about the input devices my team will use daily?
For input devices, each employee will have a Logitech K380 wireless keyboard and a Logitech M720 Trilitron mouse. For your designers, a Wacom One pen tablet comes with handy, but even developers can use it for quick wireframes. To handle contracts and mockups, there are Canon Light 300 scanner. And to keep everything secure, a Kingston Verymark fingerprint scanner for biometric logins. That costs about 1,328 per person.
And output devices. My team spends hours staring at screens.
Exactly, which is why every workstation will have an AOC 248 Q 23.8-inch IPS monitor.
It's offer accurate color, wide viewing angles, and ergonomic adjustment to cut down eye strain. For communication, every employee gets a Jabra L-Wolf 20 headset to keep calls with clients and teammates clear. As for printing, instead of individual units, you will share two printers across the office. The HP LaserJet M211D for fast black and white documents like contracts and the Espo EcoTank L3150 for affordable high-quality color prints. Share across the team, the printer cost comes down to about 274 per person.
Okay, and with all of this, does the hardware setup cost remain under 6,000 per person?
Yes, the system unit with Wi-Fi comes around Rm 3,533 and the input devices are 1,328 and the monitor is 745. The headset is 230 and the shared printers is cost RM274. That's total around RM5610 per employee. You will still have about RM390 left over for software licenses, accessories, or future upgrades.
Ah, excellent. And in plain terms, how does this help my web development?
It gives your team high performance for coding, testing, and deployment. Workflows stay fast thanks to the SSD storage and dual channel memory. Security is tighter with fingerprint scanners. Visual accuracy is reliable for front end and UI designs. And with Wi-Fi 6, quality headsets, and shared printers, collaboration is smooth. It's a setup that lets BrightPath designs are code faster, design smarter, and collaborate better, all while staying within budget.
Alright. Now, I've also been having trouble deciding on the storage. We deal with large media files and sensitive client data all the time.
Hold on, I've got just the guy for this.
But
I need you to bring him in.
he's in the toilet, bro.
That's his problem.
Sure. Why you here?
You are coming with me.
Wait.
Gobyang, our client here needs some info on storage and security.
Okay, fine.
Ability, I would recommend SSDs as your primary drives. A Samsung 990 PCIe 4.0 would be ideal, fast, durable, and energy efficient. Compare that to HDDs, which give you more storage space but at slower speeds. For backups, go with variety strategies. External HDDs like the WD My Passport for local copies, and cloud storage such as OneDrive or Google Drive for remote redundancy.
Alright, that sounds promising, but what about security?
Security is not negotiable.
You will want encryption, role-based access control, and a secure VPN. Microsoft Sync framework can help with safe data synchronization. And I would also recommend a password manager like Big Redden to protect credentials.
And system maintenance? Noticed some slowdowns lately.
CCleaner is good for cleaning out junk files, and antivirus protection is a must. Bitdefender or even Windows Defender will serve you well. The whole package adds about 1,400 per setup.
Alright then, what about software applications? I mean, not coding tools, we've got that covered. I mean, business management, graphic design, and so on.
Got it. But before diving into applications, let's talk about operating systems. For staff laptops and desktops, I recommend Windows 11 for your standalone operating system, but as your company grows, server operating systems like Windows Server will become valuable for centralizing files, managing accounts, and strengthening security. Now for applications. For day-to-day business, Microsoft 365 covers everything. Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, and OneDrive. Outlook lets you use your own domain for a professional email like info@brightpath.com, and Teams integrates directly for calls and messaging. Most businesses use it already, so it avoids compatibility issues and it projects a sense of professionalism. Even giants like Amazon and IKEA run on it. For design and advertising, Adobe Creative Cloud is the gold standard. Photoshop and Illustrator for branding, InDesign for print, Premiere Pro and After Effects for video motion and graphics, etc. It's used by agencies and big companies worldwide, and there's a free plan with limited tools, but the premium subscription is around $10 a month, which is about 42 ringgit.
Why not just use Canva? It's free.
I mean, Canva's fine if you're very skilled with it, but in most industries, Adobe, Figma, or Affinity are seen as the serious tools. Canva is often considered entry-level with limited customization, and investors may not take it as professional. It will not be a good product or company.
I see. What about budgeting and scheduling though?
For budgeting, Excel is still king. It's flexible, powerful, and easy to share. And for scheduling, Google Calendar or Outlook Calendar works just fine. Microsoft Teams already covers most of what you need. It integrates with your Office apps, handles video calls and client presentations, and it offers security standards that matter as BrightPath grows. Email is too slow for daily teamwork, and WhatsApp Telegram get messy fast. Teams is built for structured communication and it scales better as business grows.